My name is Kabaji, my real name is Emre, and I'm a streamer for Fusion.
Let's go, dude!
I'm from Austria. I was born and raised in Austria. Austria is a really cool country. Like, Vienna is a really cool city, but I wasn't really like going out to that much as a kid. So I was like mostly home and playing games. At 12, I started playing World of Warcraft, and that was the first game that I took really serious. And I used to also shotgun target kill for my team, and the best part was like that my voice was already really deep. I came into the puberty like really early, and my voice was like really deep. So like everybody took me serious. So I used to say like I'm 21, even though I was 12. Like nobody understood that I was like 12.
Six K boys.
When I was 13 or 14, I started high school, and that was when I found out like that my mom was sick, and it came out that like if you go to Turkey, that she's gonna be more healthy there because of her family, and so my sisters couldn't go because they were already either engaged or like working at the time. So I would just live with her to Turkey and finish school up there. At 17 or 18, I got a letter from the military, from Austria, that I need to go back. At the time, my mom was already really healthy. So I went to the military, I flew back to Austria and absolved it up there.
Wieder dead. Bist du dead? Then dead. Wieder dead. Die war dead. That was my time to shine.
So after the military, when I got back to gaming, my friends said, oh, there's this new game that came out, it's called League of Legends. It's like in beta right now. Let's play it. And like my best friend I still know, he sent me some pictures and he's like, yeah, it looks really cool and stuff like that. I started playing it, and usually like what happens is like I start playing with my friends and then get a little bit better than my friends and a little bit better, and then I can't queue with them anymore because I get too good. And then I start playing like really high. There was a reason why I picked up Overwatch, because you can't really camp in Overwatch. Like, you need to play around your team, you need to play on the point. You can just camp in the corner and wait for someone to walk into you and you can just kill him off. Obviously, some like occasions, you can do that, but like most of the time you just need to play around the payload, around the point, around your team. You can't just do that, you can just camp. And as soon as Ranked got released, I started playing. Actually, season 1 I was a Hanzo main. So I was this toxic Hanzo main in your team that used the flame. But then I was actually like carrying almost every game with Hanzo. The experience in World of Warcraft helped me a lot with the game, since that I have most of the time I can track a lot of like stuff that is going around me. Not just I can aim, but I can also like understand that there is a roadhog on the side, or like someone on the side that wants to actually grab me or like stun me. I think that comes from World of Warcraft. And also the shot calling, target calling that I did back in the day. And the reason why I can talk while I'm playing is because back in the days, because I was playing World of Warcraft and I was talking while I was playing.
Yeah, none of me.
So what I did was I started streaming, and in the beginning I had like no viewers. Like obviously I had like 5 to 10 viewers, but back in the day there weren't a lot of streamers. So what happened was like, just people joined, they asked questions. I wrote on my title, I'm answering any questions that people have, because I was high SR and people wanted to learn something. So I wasn't as good back then as I am right now, but I could still teach here and that, and it just like grew after a while. And for me it was like for a year almost, like most of the people didn't watch me at all. Like I didn't have any viewers. People know that. Like I had 50 viewers. I had in the beginning I had like 10 viewers, then I had 50 viewers, then I had 100 viewers, and it kept on 100 viewers for a really long time until actually we started gaining a lot of viewers. When I first started growing, I didn't want my stream to be a contest. I wanted it to be really informative, where people can just like come together. It's like community where people help each other.
Hey. Balanced. Hey.
When my stream started growing, obviously like people saw like how good I was, and like Overwatch League teams and like contender teams, whatever, like people just saw how good I was. So I used to get offers from teams, but I didn't really get an offer as a streamer. So what happened is like Fusion hit me up and they were like, you don't need to be in Overwatch League, you don't need to be in Contenders, but you can be a streamer for us. And I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. It's a really good opportunity because I actually just want to be a streamer because I don't want to be like, a pro, but I want to be, educating my viewers. I want to, hang out with my subs, hang out with my viewers and, have fun, play ranked, And what happened was like, I really liked Fusion. I really liked, the organization. I understood what they were standing for and they understood what I was standing for. So we came to an agreement and I'm in Fusion. If I would have seen that like being a streamer didn't work out for me, I would have definitely chose the pro path since I know like how much I can do in the game and like, how good I am. But since my stream was working out, I saw that like I can be a streamer and I know that I have more fun streaming than being a pro. In the end, I would say the reason why I get so good at Overwatch is because I was already like playing a lot of games beforehand. Like I started playing games, I would say like at 5, but I used to like play games with my sisters when I was like 3, 4. I used to like watch them, but I started like playing games really like when I was 5. And I still remember the games like that I played. I still like remember every game that I played and everything that I did in the game. So the reason why I got so good at Overwatch is probably because I was already good at the games that came before, and the experience that I had in these games helped me in Overwatch to just get better. Obviously, this like path that I had chosen is not the best for everybody, but it was just like something that I wanted to do. It's just like I played games and I knew exactly like I want to play games my entire life. Like I knew exactly I'm into games and I want to play games, and teabagging is just way too fun.